So it was a long time ago now since we first decided we wanted to get rid of the old deck and put in something new. And the idea that we had was kind of a two-level deck with perhaps a hot tub and then some changes to the backyard, maybe a patio or something like that. And what we did was we first looked at doing it with a design build firm, and that didn't turn out so well. We later found an architect, Robert Black, who recommended 3 firms, including FineCraft, to put in bids. FineCraft clearly had the best bid, and thus started the project from there.
We were surprised to learn that design build is not the most economical way to go. We were getting a ridiculous proposal from the design build people. The FineCraft bid was actually the one in the middle, but it was clear that the most care had gone into realistically looking at what we needed and proposing a realistic bid to get the work done. We then checked them online and saw that their work was quite impressive. So we went with them, and that was the best decision we could have made.
Yeah, in fact, there were 2 things that impressed me about FineCraft. One was, and it's part of their name, of course, just their craftsmanship and their attention to detail. For instance, I think you'll look at some of the bevel work that they did on the ebony wood that we decided to go with. It really is extraordinarily great, and also other elements, the cabling and the work around the hot tub. It really is exceptional. The second thing I'll say is that they were willing to make small changes that made the difference all throughout the project. For example, on the walkway that you'll see, the first idea was to have a straight shot of sorts along the side of the house. What happened was they looked at that and they said, no, what we really ought to do is tier this with several steps. That was a great decision.
I want to echo your sentiments. Their craftsmanship and their aesthetics were incredible. I was blown away with the masonry work. Amount of time, skill, and effort that went into just hammering at each piece of stone so it fit, cleanly with the next piece. I mean, we were watching them do it, and it was like old world craftsmen. There was nothing, no shortcuts were taken by them. The same with the woodwork. The deck, they put designs in the wood that were not in the plans, but it made it just different and special and clean. So we're really happy with what they did.
I'll also say this, we were demanding a number of points along the project, and I'm thinking back to when we did the patio.
Yeah.
And it's about a 16 by 16 foot square patio, as by now you've seen. And we were down there just picking out the pieces of the stone and where they would fit. They were fine with that. I mean, they just worked with us and we worked with them. And I think the result, actually, the fact that we picked those pieces out in a certain kind of order really made a big difference to the final look of the patio.
There was no detail that was too small for them to pay attention to. The fence work, the way they put the posts and what they did on the very top of the fence, the gate and the hardware they picked out for the gate. We never expected the project to look as great as it does.
We thought it would look great, but we never expected for them to put so much effort into making it just that much better.
We would recommend and have recommended to FineCraft to just about anyone who's looking at work, and people who have come to our backyard and seen what they have done have been astounded by the quality of the work.
Yeah, there's no question that we would recommend them without reservation to anyone who's looking to do a job like ours.